Everyone, welcome to Sheridan College. My name is Kamaksh Dev and I am a student. I am looking forward to talking with you today on climate by comparing Canada's climate with Russia for winter season, where I am going to discuss about the difference between weather and climate, its temperature and precipitation in Canada and Russia, and in the end I will go to the conclusion. Okay, so before going to the comparison of temperature and precipitation in Canada and Russia, we'll go through the difference between weather and climate. So weather is a specific event like a rainstorm or a hot day that happens over a few hours, days or week. And in most places weather can change from minute to minute, hour to hour or a day. And climate is nothing but it is the average of that weather. Let's say for example you can expect snow in the northeast in January, or it can be hot and humid in the southeast in July. So this is we call a climate. And precipitation in Canada. As we know, Canada is the second largest country in the world, so it has a variety of climates. Northern parts of Canada is extremely cold with summer lasting less than 2 months. But almost all Canadians live near the southern border where the weather is warmer. The temperature in winter is in winter the temperature is the coldest month of year are the January and February, where the daytime ranges is -5 to -15 degrees Celsius and can drop to as low as -30 to -40 degrees Celsius for the short period of time. And what is precipitation? Precipitation refers to the all form of water, liquid or solid, to fall from atmosphere to ground, which includes rain, drizzle, snow, or in the form of ice crystals. Average annual precipitation is about 30 inches, which is 800 mm in Toronto, and 40 inches, which is 1000 mm in Montreal. Because winters are not as cold as in the interior plains, the air is less dry and enough snow falls to make the winter and summer precipitation about equivalent. Weather events in Canada that can threaten properties and lives. The first is blizzard. A blizzard is a warning or an issue when falling or blowing of snow that reaches at the speed of at least 40 kilometers per hour and is expected to last 4 hours or longer. So because of this, the visibility during this time is reduced by 400 meter or less. The next is ice storms. An ice storm occurs when the large amount of freezing rain continue for several hours. They can also include wind, ice, fog, and cold temperature. Freezing rain can cause damage by creating a heavy load wherever the ice forms. Ice from freezing rain can build up on any surface, making sidewalks and pathways dangerous for falls and slips. The next is extreme cold. In Alberta, an extreme cold warning was issued when temperature or the wind chill index reached to the -40 degrees Celsius or colder. When exposed even for a short period in this condition can be dangerous. Temperature and precipitation in Russia. Because of the vast size of the territory, Russia consists of several continent zones. For example, in the north winters are long and harsh. In some places there is a lot of snowfall and temperature fall below -40 degrees Celsius. These winters are normal not only in the northern regions of the country but even in the far east. The north winters are long. So the lowest temperature registered here was -71.2 degrees Celsius, and for the precipitation, it was average was about 500 mm. So most of the falls in the form of rain in spring and autumn. Weather events in Russia that can threaten properties and lives. First, ice storms. Ice storms occur when large amount of freezing rain continue for several hours. They also include wind, ice, fog, and cold temperature. Ice from freezing rain can build up on any surface, making sidewalks and paths dangerous for falls and slips. Across the country, the damage from events related to the climate change could hit 2 to 3% of GDP per year by the end of the decade in Russia. The total global damage caused by the extreme weather such as ice storms, uh, etc., mainly to property and infrastructure is rising dramatically and now exceeds US $150 billions per year. So it's a great loss for Russia because of weather events. To the end of the presentation, where we conclude that Canada is pretty much colder than Russia, because actually it's really close in terms of the average temperature across Canada and Russia. Canada has the colder places such as places in Nunavut, Saskatchewan, where it gets -47 averagely, and if you specially factor in the wind chill, Canada will easily beat Russia, where it gets -62 average in many places in Canada. But if you want the coldest inhabited place in terms of pure temperature, Russia wins the hand down. Russia is definitely cold, but not as much as Canada.